Good evening, ladies. How are you? I hope you are doing well on this absolutely gorgeous Sunday. It is so pretty out. Windows are open, beautiful breeze, get some fresh air in here. Oh, I'm just digging life. Okay, I will give it a few moments before I start. I am definitely not in the frame. There we go. That's a little better. Okay. All right. So, I don't know who. Somebody's on. Somebody's on with me. Hey, Arlene. Excellent. Okay. So, these are just two samples that I made using those measurements. So I'm going to write this out again. Let me set it here. Okay. Oh, let me bring it down a little. There we go. Okay. So the large piece is going to be 4 by 5 1/4. That's this large piece here. Okay, so I'm just going to write large. Then we're going to have the pattern paper. So whatever pattern paper you have at home that you're using, pattern paper, that is going to be 2 by 5 1/4. So this is cardstock. Pattern paper. And then we're going to have one more piece of cardstock. Okay. Cardstock. And that is going to be 2.5 by 4. Okay, so let's talk about this first one here. So I used Journey. I sanded it. I sanded the edges. I sanded the top of the card, or the top of the cardstock, because I wanted more of the white to show. So again, my Journey is 4 by 5 1/4. Then I did the Joy of Journey pattern paper. That's the special right now. And that was at 2 by 5 1/4. Then my white is the 2.5 by 4. And then I decided I was going to thin cut some flowers. So, and that's exactly what I did here. And then I just stamped Happy Birthday. And then I used Wild Berry, which was color of the year last year. So that is this sample. Now here is another sample using the same exact measurements. Oh, and I did use shimmer trim. And I use shimmer trim here also. So my Journey, which is the larger, is 4 by 5 1/4. My pattern paper, again, still using Joy of the Journey, is 2 by 5 1/4. Hey, Kendra. And Shanna and Stephanie and Mary Lynn. Excellent. You ladies are all on today. So I just made a couple of samples. We are going to do one together. So this stamp set is one of the new ones that should be in the clearance section, if it's still available. I'm not 100% sure, and I don't even know where I stuck the stamp set, but it's the one with the watermelons. There's a watermelon, there's a pineapple. I did the watermelon one here. So I did a little rocking and rolling, things like that. So same exact measurements as this one. So that's how it would have looked. This I just turned a little rotation. Okay, so let's build one together. All right, and I'll keep these measurements and I'm going to set them over here. So your large cardstock, your pattern paper, and then another piece of cardstock. Okay, so let me grab my paper. Okay, so we have my 4 by 5 1/4, and we're gonna leave it as is. Don't think I'm gonna do anything with it, so I'm just gonna kind of set it over there. Here's my pattern paper. So this time I'm using that foiled paper. Isn't it gorgeous? It's so pretty. And that is 2 by 5 1/4. Now for this time, when I go to place it on my front of my card, I'm going to bring it over. So my first card, I had it sitting to the left of the edge. The second card, it was at the bottom. This card, I'm going to put it to the right. Okay, so let me get some adhesive and we're going to do that. And I need more adhesive. Wouldn't you know it? I am all out. Okay, not a problem. Hopefully I am not stuck. Nope. Okay. Because next to me, I have it sitting next to me and it has stopped. There we go. Okay. So I like to use my Versamat because that kind of helps me line up where I'm placing something. And I'm going to line it up so I have 1/4 of an inch from the edge, just like so. Okay. I'm trying to have my iPad next to me so that then I can pull up your comments. Okay, so that's right where I am. I'm going to set that to the side. Here's my image that I'm going to place. Now here is the 2.5 by 4 piece. I want to bring a little bit more texture to it. So what I'm going to do is using this stamp. Now the stamp that I am using here is the Let's Go Anywhere card making Stampin' Thin Cut. The thin cut is sold out, but I believe the stamp set is still available. So I'm going to use this and I'm going to do some random stamping. Now it's brand new, so I need to season. And I don't want it to be super stark, so I'm definitely not going to use black. I think I'm going to use charcoal because charcoal's not as dark as black. I'm just going to pull in a scrap piece of paper. I'm going to use my foam just like that. Okay. And now, if you are making this card with me tonight, once we are done, please post yours. We'd love to see your take on these measurements. I'm just random stamping. Okay, let's add a little over here. And I'm going to put a little bit over here in this edge, like that. Let's see. Oh, that looks good. I like that. Okay. So I'm going to set this aside for a moment. And I think to bring a little more definition to the limeade paper, I'm going to ink my edge of the limeade. Okay, that I'm liking. Okay, let's bring our card base back in. All right, so now I can place this limeade piece low, high, farther to the left versus the right. I could put it centered. It's really up to me how I would like to do that. I think for this, I am going to bring it down because I want a little more of the top showing, and I think that's right where I want it. I believe I'm going to put it so that I have 1/4 of an inch on the left and 1/4 of an inch from the bottom. Again, the beauty of your Versamat. Quarter of an inch from the left, 1/4 of an inch from the bottom. And I'm going to put it right there. Now, I was going to put shimmer trim on this, but I think with this paper being silver, it's not necessary. Okay, so next we have the heart. And we need to stamp that. And there we go. Okay, so I'm gonna just walk my fingers over it. It is a brand new stamp, so I want to kind of season it. I'm gonna run it over my arm. Okay, let's bring in our scrap paper again because it has the foam in there. Let's do this with Wildberry. I think that would make it so pretty and give it such a beautiful pop of color. Okay, let's stamp off first. Oh yeah, that looks nice. And I think I'm going to give it a little bit of texture. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my block, which has the stamp on it, and I'm going to slide it down the ink pad. Let me show you. Okay. Let me turn it this way. Do you see how it looks like it's run, like the ink has run off? It just gives it a different texture. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I need to start at the top, work my way down. Let's stamp it one more time. Except I seem to be stopping midway. So let's try a twist instead. Let me flip it back over. Oh, I definitely like the twisting motion. It kind of gives you a different effect. That's definitely what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna twist. And now I'm going to stamp my world onto the heart. Okay, let's see how we did. Oh, that looks so cool. Doesn't it? That looks really, really cool. And I think we're gonna put it like this. So let's put some foam on the back of it. Are you just watching, or are you actually building something right along with me? post that in the comments. Okay, I'm gonna kind of give it a little off kilter. There we go, that I like. Okay, Stephanie's building with me, Shanna's building with me. Excellent, you're working with me too, Arlene. This is great, I love this, ladies. Okay, now we need a sentiment, right? So we have lots to choose from here. This is right where that happy birthday from the previous class. Mary Lynn's building too. Fantastic, ladies. Now I am expecting all of you to take a picture and post it right inside this same video feed. So you're just gonna, right where you just typed now, you're gonna take a picture and put it right in there. Okay, and if you're like, oh, I don't know how to do that, take a picture and you can send it to me and I will post it for you. Okay, so we have this, let's see, I have Welcome to the World, Little One. Little Wonder, okay. This one is I'd go anywhere with you. You mean the world to me. Oh, I kind of like that. You make the world better. Happy anniversary. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Would that fit? Okay, you mean the world to me is too long, but what if I put it going this way? Ooh, that might work. I'm thinking I kind of like that. You mean the world to me. I think that's what I'm going to use. So I'm going to peel that off. Now, to make sure that my words stay nice and lined up, I'm going to put them face up and then I'm going to put my block over it. So now they stayed nice and straight. All right, now the decision is, what color do we do? I'm kind of thinking we would want black just because we want that to pop. And I think charcoal would then just kind of sit right where we've done the initial stamping. So let's do black. I'm just going to turn this sideways so that I can fit. Okay, let's stamp off. Make sure we look. Oh yeah, I'm liking that. Okay, and now I have my anniversary card for July. You mean the world to me. I'm just gonna let it sit there for just a few moments. And voila. Ooh, 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 this is looking so good. So good. Okay, now I think we definitely need a little bling bling. So let me grab a little bit. Now, let's see, what should I put on? I think I'm going to use some silver. That's silver glitter gems. Now, I have some silver stars. No, I'm going to use glitter gems. I think that's what I want. Yep. Silver glitter gems. Now remember, these are pretty sticky, and if they don't come off easily with the stick on the back, just push. If you give it a little bit of push, then you would be able to peel, and then the stick will come with you, with your gem. Okay, let's see, let's put another one here. And I think I want a third one up there. Because remember, again, design theory, embellishments, rule of 3. And you want to put them so that they look like a triangle. Okay? So, there's what I've created. So again, my cardstock, which is Journey, is 4 by 5 1/4. My pattern paper is 2 by 5 1/4. My second piece of cardstock, a different color, is going to be 2.5 by 4, and then embellish how you would like to embellish. So I'm going to bring in the other samples, and let's just kind of take a gander at them. Same measurements, all look a little bit different. Stamping makes it look a little different. The stamps, the die cuts, like this one I have no extra bling on it other than the glitter tape or the shimmer tape. Same thing with this one. However, this one I think needs a little something something. So I'm going to add to it. I'm going to put one right there. And I'm going to put one up here. And then I think I'll put a little one over here, right there. Perfect. Perfect. So there we go. 4 by 5 1/4, 2 by 5 1/4, and then 2.5 by 4. Completely different, but yet the same exact measurements. So let me know what you thought of tonight's little make and take, and this could be something we could continue through. Our Sunday evenings at 7 good? I'm kind of thinking it's probably a good time. It's after dinner, and again, it would be here on the replay for those who were unable to join us. But please post what you think about this little creative make and take that we've done now twice. Give me your thoughts, and please post your creations. And again, we're not going to have them for super long. We're just going to make a quick couple little make and takes. Today was about 20 minutes. So if we could do something little like that, like I'll post the measurements of paper that you would need, and then we would work together. All right. So I hope you enjoyed today's little session, and I will chat with all of you hopefully next weekend. Okay, have a good evening.